You're live, you're live. Good morning. Good morning. You're live. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, morning, sir. Man, I woke up by 6:59. I had a long sleep. Was it a short sleep then? Oh man, we go again. Okay. Um, we go again. If you're in the if you're in the yesterday's Sunday's inside class, please signify. We discussed something yesterday. If you're in at yesterday's Sunday swing inside class, please signify. If you're at yesterday's Sunday's swing inside, right? Okay, so this guy has got into my account. That's tapped into my. That's tapped my. It has tapped my level I marked. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this guy is ready to buy. Let's investigate if this guy is ready. Are you ready or not? Yesterday we talked about goals, what we are to achieve in the next 30 days. Yesterday we talked about our goals. So if you're not in the class yesterday, I'll just give you a summary. So we outlined the things we want to achieve in the next 30 days in our trading. And I said that if you're in this game with me, there are only two things involved. There are two things involved. You're either in this game for a long run or for life. Write it down. If you are in my community or you're able to be in my mentorship, you are either in this game for the longest of the run. When I mean long run, minimum a decade or 3 decades. Yeah, add 3 decades to your age. That's one. Or you are in for life, right? If you are in for just side hustle or just part time, you're in the wrong place, because you will give up. So you're either so tell yourself, I'm either in this long game for the longest of the run or for life. I'm not in for a short term. Let's write that down this morning. I am not in this game for short term. I'm in for a long term. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Because I was watching I was watching interview by not interview. I was watching a video by Jade Cap. Jade Cap was giving um, GADECAP. This guy Jade Cap, he has made millions of dollars in prop firm profits, not capital, in prop firm funding. He's one of the top traders when it comes to prop firm trading. So I think this year is making it his 13th year thereabout in trading. The first 6 to 7, almost a decade, was just waste. It's just recently, 4 5 years ago, it started making sense from his 14 or 13 year. Of course, he did not know better. Yeah. Imagine you are starting your journey with mentorship. So when I reflected, like this guy has been in the game for 14 years, 13 years. Wow. And now he's making millions of dollars in profit. Some days he closed some days in 100Ks, some days in 50Ks, some days in 10Ks. They're like, hey, see my prayer points in someone's reality. Aya. But the bro has been there for a long while. So I'm saying that I told myself, Omo, na here we dey oh, we no go anywhere oh, we no go anywhere, na here we go dey. Keep making your $5, your $1, keep blowing the account, keep coming back, na here you go dey. Na here you go dey, you no go anywhere. So you are either here for the long run or for life until you achieve that goal. My personal, I've been shouting this thing and I will come and say it when it has happened. My next milestone in profit is 10K days. And I know it's here already. So this is one of my goals I wrote for the next 30 days, that by December 25th of this year, I will have withdrawn in profit my 10K. I have done series of 1Ks in profit and withdrawn series of them. The next milestone is 10K. So whatever milestone you are currently, everybody's journey is not the same. Don't compare your chapter 1 with someone chapter 10. You could just burn out. So follow your own pace. What is your next milestone? What is the goal you want to achieve in the next 30 days? So have minimum 3 goals. So I said my goal 1 is to have 10K dollars profit draw. Goal 2 is mastering CLT. And how will I achieve this? And there's also a strategy to achieve all these goals. What to do to achieve these goals. Goal 2 is mastering CLT. I'm giving myself minimum 2 hours every day. So for goal 1 is an outcome goal. Goal 2 is a process goal. So I told us yesterday, have an outcome goal and have a process goal. Don't just have outcome goal, outcome goal, outcome goal. I want to make this, I want to have this, I want to make this. Making and having results are outcome goal. Have a becoming goal, that's a process goal. Studies, back testing, all those things are process goals. Yeah. So starting from today, my process goal is mastering CLT with minimum 2 hour study. Then an outcome goal I set for myself is I want to be funded with minimum by December, my 1M. I should achieve this by 25th of December. I go happen, you know, concern me. I already have the strategy, I have the goal. I leave the process and the outcome to God and to the process. But I know how to achieve this 1M in funded profit account. And I told us yesterday how I was going to do it. So I said that all I just need is I need 2 500K evaluation accounts. And one evaluation account will cost $1,650. So all I just need is 2 serious investors that can be able to commit 1,000. One person can even do it. That's 5 million naira. If you have 5 million naira or 4.9 million, you have $1 million funded already. So there has to just be that time that okay, I'm giving the next 6 months for this commitment. I have 5M somewhere. I have someone that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So if you know somebody that knows somebody, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. If you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, because for me now, I tell myself that I just need next month, by next year, by God's grace, our trading floor is already set and running. So by next month, by next year, our trading firm, our trading floor, and yes, trading floor is already set and running. So I want to start building my hedge fund from little. And how do you build hedge funds? By simply accumulating funds, accumulating capital, getting your personal funds, then a little investor here and there, like that, and trust your trading skill. That's how hedge funds start with. No hard. So if you know, I just need 10 serious investors that trust us and can give us that time. If you don't trust me, I don't need you. You're not my person, a client. Those that will trust the process, that will trust the time, we're going to be transparent to you that this is what's happening, this is what's happening, we are here now, we are here now. Yeah, 10 of them. If I have just one person or two that can commit 5M is for 6 months, we're already $1 million funded. So that's the goal. Then this goal is mind blowing. I don't give you the profit size there. The profit there is crazy. But let's not just go there. So that's the strategy to achieve the 1M by December. So every day I'm reaching out to people that are like, okay, this, and that. Yeah. Then I finally gave us habits to do for the next 30 days. I gave us 5 habits. So let's do a recap on that. I gave us 5 habits. Let's do a recap. So I said habit one, read a trading book. So for the next 30 days, you want to read a trading book. I said I will not give you what book to read. Um, find one trading book you want to read, and I recommend one to you. Find one trading book you will read for the next 30 days. You know what you want. Are you lacking in psychology? Are you lacking in risk management? Whatever thing you're lacking in, find that book. I repeat, whatever thing you think you're lacking in, whether it's your psychology or your risk management, find that book or find that material and commit the next 30 days to read. Again, find that thing, that pillar, because we have the strategy pillar, risk management pillar, and psychology pillar. Find that pillar you're lagging, and if you're lagging in all the 3 pillars, fine. Find 3 books: a book on strategy, a book on psychology, a book on risk management. Right? It could be a book, it could be a material. It must not be a book. You can go to Baby Pips, right? And go to psychology if you're looking for that, or go to risk. Just do your research. It's all there. The goal is read a material. Maybe book is confusing. A material on strategy or psychology on your edge. Oh, don't gonna be reading something else. Oh. Number two, backtest your trading edge. 30 minutes minimum daily. No matter how busy you are, if you can't commit 30 minutes to your to live investment, you know, and this 30 minutes, to make it simple, you can break it down. You can say I'll commit 5 minutes. That means 30 divided by 5, that's 6. So in a day, you are doing it 6 times. You can see the wisdom now. Just find a way to break it. You must not do 30 minutes at once. If you can't commit 5 minutes, no, no, no. You're not serious. I don't know how busy you are. There must be that 5 minutes. So if you are doing 5 minutes, you are doing it 6 times in a day. You can say, okay, I do 5 minutes in the morning time, do 5 minutes. Just I don't know your schedule. I can't say this is what you do, but this is just the whole concept. Then study your trading concept for mastery. Study your trading concept for mastery. Go back to the basics. My edge is CRT. My edge is supply and demand. I go back to videos. I study them daily. Again, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just study something. Yeah, yeah. Our goal is to gain mastery for the next 30 days. Journal your trading performance. Every trade you place, every trade you miss, every trade you lose. Journal your trading performance. Every trade you place, every trade you lose, every trade you miss. Journal your performance. Journal how you what your expectation was and how you felt. Were you greedy? Were you confident in the trade? Were you greedy on that trade? Journal your performance. Then lastly, reflect, meditate, visualize, and think big. Every single day when you wake up to your trading decks, reflect, meditate, see yourself already achieving that your goal. Think big, visualize. Right? And I said yesterday that we have 10, 30 days to go. Okay? We have 10, 30 days to go. This is just one. So if you don't achieve anything in this first 30 days, no wala, you go again. I can assure you, by the 10th 30 days, you will not achieve everything you want to achieve. Because we don't give ourselves time to grow. Tell yourself or write in the chat box, give yourself time to grow. Give yourself time to grow. We overestimate what we can achieve in the long run and underestimate what we can achieve in the short run. I think is that the word? We will overestimate what we can achieve in the short run. Yeah, sorry. We overestimate what we can achieve in the short run and underestimate what we can achieve in the long run. Give yourself time to grow. You are not doing bad. You are making progress and you know it. You just want it fast and it's not bad. There are bills to pay, there are this to do, there are things to do. Yeah, you want to achieve it fast, but you can't cheat process. If you have not gotten it, you have not gotten it. So rather than saying that, rather than asking yourself, when will I get it? Right? Tell yourself, until I get it. Don't ask yourself when. Change that when to until. I will continue doing what I'm doing until. So if it's gonna take me 1 year, if it takes me 5 years, well, of course, 5 years can be the case. Definitely 5 years can be the case. If it takes me 6 months, if it takes me 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, until, type in until. So I've seen this work. When you have this until mindset, the result even comes faster. Give yourself what? Time to grow. It's when you have the until mindset. You don't care how long it's gonna take. I don't care. This is the mindset. I don't care. I give no damn care. I don't care how long it will take. I don't care. I don't care. This is the mindset because the market self no care. Market no send you. Oh, be aware. The market no send you. It doesn't care if you have bills to pay. You say no care now. No cancel. You no care, I no care. You no care, I no care. I don't care how long. Yeah. Just like in the scripture, when people say, if I perish, I perish. Eventually, you will not perish. Check those that said that word. Those that said in the scripture, if I perish, I perish. Check those that said those scripture, if I perish, I perish. Those that said it, did they perish? They did not perish. So if you tell yourself, I don't care how long, I don't care how long, eventually it won't be long. Yes, indeed, it won't be long. That's just the paradox or irony of life. It's when you don't care that it starts attracting itself. But when you are so desperate about it, it runs from you. Paradox. All right. So let's get into the business for the day. All right. So this guy has already triggered. So we have missed this particular one. This is trigger. So let me go to my daily time frame. Let me see. I have gold, I have silver, I have EU, I have G, I have Bitcoin to analyze this morning. Yeah. Let's see what we have for today. On daily time frame, let's see. So for gold, I see price already on this block. So first thing I can see very clearly on my gold is this daily order block or daily demand, whatever you want to daily order block or daily demand. Yeah, that's a what? That's a key level. That's a footprint. So price has tapped into it. Price tapped into it on Tuesday. This was the buy that I was involved in, and price came here and it has pulled back. So we are still respecting this until further notice. We are still expecting this. Now I saw something beautiful yesterday when I was with the clients. I saw that we are already having a CLT, a daily CLT. A daily CLT is already happening. Now a week on a higher time frame is a what? Is an order block or demand on a lower time frame. So since this guy has already been used, this guy has been used, I will take it off. Now, this particular week on Tuesday, if I mark the week from the high to the low and I extend it, if I drop down to the lower time frame, that will be giving us a demand zone or an order block. It's always the case. So that's the concept. A week on a higher time frame is a demand or an order block on a lower time frame. And you can see that there's also a CRT happening inside this week, which is the order block. So before I drop down to my lower time frame, let me first mark out the CRT daily. Can you see? And it will not be my fault if this guy did not hold. I'm just following what market is doing. So I can see price has given me a daily CRT inside a key level. Yes or yes? To target what the eye. So I'm going to have yeah, so this is it. Let me drop down. This is daily. Let me drop down to 4 hours first before 1 hour and see if I can mark a an order block or a demand zone on 4 hours. So what do we have here? Can you see that this is a demand zone? Drop, base, and what? Rally. So I'll mark the what? The rally. Can you see how I'm refining my setup? So I think this guy is ready. This guy is ready. It's giving me a CLT again on 4 hours. Can you see? This is a CLT again on 4 hours. So this is a demand zone. Demand. And currently I have a 4 hours CLT. So Joshua and Co. Gold has given us a 4 hour CLT. Joshua, our 4 hour CLT has been set. 4 hour CLT is set. So we are going to look for entry now. I just hope they have not missed this move. So I go to 15 minutes. I just hope you have not missed this move. Well, if you have missed it, we'll wait for another confirmation. This is the first one we missed. Sorry. So I'm in 15 minutes now. So our target is here, but the first move that was missed was here. Was it here? Yeah, it was here. That was the first buy. Now I'm going to wait for a retracement. Yeah. So I'm bullish. I'm bullish on gold till London, till New York session. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on gold till what? Till New York session. Yeah. So we are on track for gold. We are on track for gold. We are on track for gold. So right now I don't have to chase price. Just wait for price to give me a retracement. Yeah. So what I can see here is I can see this red candle. So this will be my other block. If price does not come there, then all the best. Let me check 5 minutes first. Perfect. 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 So I just want to see retracement. Yeah. Then let me mark my levels. So this is my first block on 5 minutes. That price has currently used by 7:15. Can you see? Other block on 15 minutes. All right. Um, sorry, 5 minutes, not 15 minutes. Then this is the next unmitigated demand that I have. So that's where my entry is going to be, my buy limits. To be safe, my stop loss will be at the swing. All right. So I'm putting a buy limit here. My stop loss will be here. Okay. Let's see how many weeks to reward that will give us. That's not bad though. That's giving me a 1 to 3.5. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So this is my first entry on gold. That's if price comes back to that about 5 minutes demand. 1 to 3.5. Yeah. Joshua, are you here? Let me set my limit order. On gold. XAU USD. So I have 1 hour. Okay. This block here. 15 minutes. Then 5 minutes. All right. So I'm setting my limit order and stop loss and take profit. Okay. So let's see how that goes. 108. That's nice. 109. Good. So I'm risking $108 to make $820. 108 to make 820. Yeah. When I see how this guy taps in, I'll now scale it. So if you are starting your first entry should not be going all in. Risk management 101. Your first entry should don't go all in at first. Mostly if you're using a buy limit, don't go all in. Use if you have to use 1%, just use half of that 1% and get in your buy limits. Then you can now scale in because if you have used your entire risk to go all in, you can't scale in again. You'll be scared to scale in. So the wisdom there is if you are coming in at first, don't use if you plan to use if you plan to risk $10 on a single trade, don't risk $10 on that first because there's high chance that you see a chance to scale in. And for every scale in is a risk. So if you have used your $10 for the first risk, unless if you have broken even on that first trade, but if you have not broken even and you are still on that one trade, you still have your stop loss. If you are entering again, you are adding more risk. So more trade is more risk. More trade is more risk. So put in the first risk, half. If it triggers and goes your way, you can scale in with the remaining risk. That's wisdom. Yeah, that's wisdom behind it. So just go in first with just something little, something light. Yeah, that's the idea. So I'm setting that for 0.01. $9. I just need to define. Yeah, you missed it. You missed it. But no problem. We go again. We go again. So we missed that first. So the first buy, like you said, is this first one here. That's the first buy. That 5 minutes order block. 5 minutes order block. 5 minutes. This is the first. Let me do this. This is where our buy. You can see that's where the buy started from. The buy done the move already. So I just hope it's going to come back to this next block. If not, my guy done the go. My guy is set. This guy is set already. And my target is what? Yeah, that's the 4 hours candle range high, which is 1 to 3 or 1 to 3.8. Yeah, 3.8. But no wahala. If you miss the first one, you just put your limit in the next possible POI, trusting it to hold. If it does not hold, go to another pair and look for 4 hour CRT again. So like we said, Josh, we always want to every 4 hours. So let's check in the 4 hours that was used and see what. So let's go to our 4 hours again and see what happens. Your alarm did not wake you up, Josh. You did not set alarm again for your 4 hours. So every 4 hours, if you want to utilize the 4 hour CRT very well, look at what we have here. This happened between this is 11 o'clock, right? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. In the hours of 11 to 3, this guy formed 11 to 3. The next 4 hours, happened from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the next 4 hours, by 7 o'clock, this guy closed. So it was when I woke up that this guy started forming. I did not see it. Like, of course, by 7, this guy closed. So this close was already a sign that this guy is going to buy, because we have swept the candle range low and we have closed back into the range. So some will start buying from here and put stop loss here and put TP here. But some wait for a confirmation in 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, let's 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Depends on the price action that delivers. So this is it. 745. So 745 was the other block candle. So it came back. Can you see at 715? 745. 745 was the guy. 745 was the guy. Look at it. Can you see? 745 was the guy. Very sweet and clean. Even on 15 minutes, it's clear. On 15 minutes, 745 was the guy, right? And it is triggered. Target candle high. If you go to 5 minutes, it's going to be more clearer. On 5 minutes, we now have what? The block itself. Because there is no other candlestick that was obviously an order block. If you check it, it's only this one. The rest are not even red. So you need a red, thick, down close candle. That's the criteria. The other block is the thick. It must be thick and it must be a down close for a buy. And that's one. Two, there must be a displacement and a pullback. So write this down. Number one, other block must form. Number two, there must be a displacement of that other block. That means price must give an impulse and we are expecting a retracement on that block. So look at it carefully. Is that what we have? Yes or yes? We have the block, we have the displacement, and we have the pullback. And price is what's buying. Is that what we have? Yes or yes? So that's the other block entry. So condition one, I must see a thick red candle. I must see a thick red candle, right? That is happening or printing on my candle range low. It has to print on the candle range low. That's after the manipulation, we now see a down close candle. So that is the red. Then I must see an impulse displacement that price will what break out. That will be green candles. That's condition two. Green candles or blue candles. Let me use green candles. Then what is the next thing? I expect a pullback to that order block as my buy. That will now be my order block. 5 minutes or 15 minutes. And you put your buy limit here, your stop loss here, you take profit at where the candle range high. Is this clear? If it's clear, type in is clear. Exactly what happened here. Order block, displacement, pull back to order block. Order block, displacement, pull back to order block. Okay, let's go again. One, order block. Two, displacement, or what they call change in state of delivery, CISD. We call this change in state of delivery. Order block, displacement. Then three, pull back to what? Order block. Set limit orders. So let's give it as 4. Okay. Entry pattern, order block, displacement, pull back to order block, set, limit order. So I will name this entry pattern or entry model. Entry pattern, entry CLT pattern. Entry CLT pattern, order block, displacement of order block, pull back to order block, set, limit order. Let's write these 4 things in the chat box. Let me know if you are following. Entry CLT pattern on your 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So again, if you are setting your CLT on 15 minutes, you go to, sorry, if your CLT is on, let me write it down, 4-hour CLT to 15/5 minute entry. Yeah. Then if you have your 1-hour CLT, 1-hour CLT to 1 minute entry. So I've seen, you can say 3 minutes goes plus 1 minute. But 1 minute is more prevalent. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 1 minute. Yeah. If it's clear, type in clear. Okay, let's check BTC. All right. What did I put here? Did I put in? Okay. Four hours. Let's check BTC next, right? 4-hour CLT equals 15/5 minutes entry. 1-hour CLT equals 3/1 minute entry. Can you see how this guy is dropping? All right, all the best. Let's check out for BTC. 4 hours, right? If there's no 4-hour CLT, what do? Jump and pass. 88, 86. Wow. This has dropped. If there's no CLT, what do? Jump and pass. Four-hour CLT. I must see this gap. Oh, this guy jumped up. So can you see that this guy has already been used? We had a 4-hour CLT that has been used last week. Okay, I told us that I missed this trade. I didn't see it coming. I fuck up for this trade big time. I fuck up. So if I had seen this 4-hour CLT, I wouldn't have been selling that particular trade. So I was um, I was induced by the supply that I have here. Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. So this is the 4-hour candle range low and 4-hour candle range high that has already been smashed. Okay, this has already been what smashed. So let's do a review first before we look at what we have currently. Let's do a review of this particular 4-hour CLT. Can you see that all you need is 4-hour CLT? All you need is what? your 4 hour CRT. All you need to be consistently profitable is your 4 hour CRT. All you need. So imagine you have this now. First candle formed at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock will mean 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you know that we have these 6. Okay, so for the 6 a.m. our time, 6 plus 4, 10. Then 10 plus 4, 11, 12, 1, 2, 2. So for us, this is what we have as our CLT, the 3 pattern. Okay? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But now that we have changed the time zone, 6 o'clock has now become 7 o'clock. 10 o'clock has now become what? 11 o'clock. Yeah? Then 2 o'clock has now become what? 3 o'clock. So this is our first CLT pattern on 4 hours. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. In this current time zone, we now have 7, 11, and 3. Now look at it. This is what happened here. This candle is the 7 o'clock. This candle is 11 o'clock. And this candle is 3 o'clock. Can you see? So this pattern is one of the standards in CLT. So no, your number one CLT for 4 hours is this time frame. Now we are using 7 o'clock now. So let me label this for us to be very clear. Let me label this for us so it will be very clear. So this is 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is 7 a.m. to 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 a.m. So that's what we have for this first. Okay. Accumulation is between 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Accumulation. The manipulation is between 11 o'clock. Next one is what? 11 a.m. 11 a.m. is what? 11 a.m. to what? 3 p.m. That's the what? Manipulation. So let me put it at the under too. Accumulation. All right. Manipulation. Can you see? The third candle, the fourth candle, and the rest, distribution. So this is a multiple CRT pattern. So the first candle is accumulation. Second candle must sweep the first candle and close back into the range. In this case now, we opened here, we retraced into our CIT. CIT. There is a 0.75 level around this place, and boom, candle range high. So in our 15 minutes, you will see that there is an order block entry here in 15 minutes. Let's investigate. Let's go. But let's finish this first. Our last candle, which is distribution, is the 3, 7, 11, and 3. 3 p.m. So our 3 p.m. is what? A 3 p.m. 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. for what? Distribution. Are we learning? This is your specific timing. So that means one of the candlestick you're looking for is 7-11-3. If you don't see it, it's not there. Go and check every other charts. Go to other time, other pairs. You are looking for your 7 a.m. accumulation, 11 a.m. manipulation. From 3 to 19 o'clock, that's 7 p.m., the rest is distribution. If you don't see this, no trade. That's the discipline. So let's go to 15 minutes and see what transpired inside. Are we learning somebody? If you're learning, type in I'm learning. Let's go to 15 minutes to see if there is an order block entry that we would have taken advantage of. Guys, there will always be. All right. So look at it. Now, I always left place demarcate the timing. So you know that okay, this is what you're having for this and for this and for that. So the first demarcation is what? The 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock. Then the next 4 hours began by what? 7 plus 4 is what? 7 o'clock. Then we have 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 o'clock. Okay. 11 o'clock. Then from 11 o'clock, we had 15 o'clock. 11 plus 4 is 15. Yeah. 15 o'clock. Then finally, we had the 19 o'clock. So these are the time frames that we are using. All right. This is it. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So AMD. Can you see? The A is for the accumulation. That's the first time frame. That is your 11 o'clock. Your M, manipulation. This 15 minutes, right? You can see how price displaced back into this guy and boom. Then your D is what? Distribution. AMD. So on 15 minutes, what do we do? There will always be an order block entry. Map 4, C. Map 4, there will always be an order block entry. Again, order block 1, displacement of order block 2, pull back into the order block 3, set your buy limit. How hard is that? Your first target is what? Your candle high. Now, don't fight price. If it gives you 1 to 2, take it. If your TP in your candle range high, take it before you now start targeting the next one. Because our next target is going to be the supply zone. But we don't know if price will start reversing after hitting the candle range high. We don't know. What we are assured of is price getting to your candle range high. So take that one. Okay? What you are assured of is price getting to your what? Candle range high. So take that one. Unless if you want to put your stop loss somewhere here, I'll give you 1 to 3. No problem. Right? But if you are following the other block stop loss, it's going to give you 1 to 2. And like I said yesterday, you only need 1 to 2.5. You only need 2.5 to catch a good weekly percentage, 1 to 2.5 weekly. Right? Does this make sense? It's always the case. Always the case. Always the case. Always the case. If you are learning typing, I'm learning. Fifth, 4 hour CRT to 15 minutes order block. So currently, you are doing nothing on BTC. You are waiting for another. That's why I said in a week, you will only find one or two that will form. Right? It makes you to filter the noise. You don't need to be on the chart every day. You come to your chart as your 4 hour CRT form. No, leave the chart straight. You have no business again. As 4 hour CRT form, no, leave the chart. As it form, yes, let's talk business. Right? Okay, so let's proceed. We are currently in the supply zone. Yeah, we are currently in the supply zone. So we wait for a sell or for a buy. We wait for our CRT. Right is selling or buying. We wait for what? 4 hour CRT. Selling or buying. Right? So we apply that on every time frame, on every instrument. Yeah, we apply that on every instrument. So let's go to silver. Let's play with silver. Let's see. XAG USD. Then we go to Euro USD then. Next. Silver, then Euro USD. First thing first, 4 hours. 4 hours CRT. It just filters the noise. I say silvers the noise. 4 hours CRT silvers the noise. So let's do everything. Look at, can you see the same thing happen for, can you see the same thing happen here? 4 hours. Is this 7 o'clock? So you're always looking for a manipulation of your 7 o'clock candle. That's the secret. Now, from my back testing, you see, this is 7 o'clock, right? Look at what happened. 11 o'clock, swept 7 o'clock. But this was a 1 hour pattern. Sorry, two type CRT. Then the next target is going to be this guy, which now got smashed. So if you see that your target for this guy is very small, then of course your next target will be what? The previous 4 hours high. Like I always say, if you are buying, your target will always be the previous. So if you are extending your target for profit, your next best target without greed is your immediate previous high on that time frame. Again, if your 4 hour high is too little for a take profit, then target the previous candle high for your target. So let's investigate this guy again. So again, I have established that what do I want to see? I want to see, let's write this together. Let's write this note together. Write this note together. I want to see a manipulation of 7 a.m. 4 hour candle. Write this down, everybody. Write this down, everybody. This is an A plus setup. I want to see a manipulation of 7 a.m. 4 hour candle. By next year, it's going to back to 6 a.m. Okay, so the time changes. Currently, it is 7 o'clock. So you can see this is 7 o'clock candle. 7 o'clock candle high, 7 o'clock candle low. Once 7 o'clock have marked, you mark the high and the low on the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, any market, Bitcoin, gold, silver, Euro USD, GBP USD, candlestick is candlestick. Now let me give you the secret. Why is this fractal? Time cannot be manipulated, but price can be manipulated. I come again. Time cannot be manipulated. 7 o'clock is 7 o'clock. 10 o'clock is 10 o'clock. You can't manipulate time, but you can manipulate price. That's why CRT is very powerful. Once it has formed at that specific time, forget, you have a high chance. Unless if the price of that time wants to manipulate it, there is no work. But if the price won't be manipulated, that time you are guaranteed. I don't like to say guaranteed, but let me just go that way for this season. You are guaranteed at that time because time cannot be manipulated. Write that down. That's the power of CRT because CRT is a time-based model, not price. CRT is a time-based model, and time cannot be manipulated. Again, CRT is a time-based model, and time cannot be manipulated. 7 o'clock 4 hours is 7 o'clock 4 hours. If the CRT mistakenly happen in that 7 o'clock, you are guaranteed that CRT will work. Ask Joshua. Joshua said something very exciting to me. He said all the 4 hour CRT he has used, all of them were win, 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 win. Joshua is here. If I'm lying, for the last 1 week, all the 4 hour CRT he has been trading. That means he has 100% 10 over 10. Joshua, yes or yes? Or yes or no? 10 over 10. The 4 hour CRT he has been using, that's what made him, he raised $20 to $500 plus thereabouts. What did he use? 4 hour CRT. You have a that so CRT is a refinement edge that increases your win rate and the risk to reward. Take that note. CRT increases both your win rate and the risk to reward. You can have a 10 over 10 because Joshua did it for the last 1 week on BTC in Nakam, on gold Nakam, on Euro USD Nakam. You only traded these three pairs: gold, Euro USD, and Bitcoin. And the 4 hour CRT, every every 4 hour CRT was take profit, take profit, take profit, because time cannot be manipulated. That's a powerful discovery at last. So the only time CRT will not work is when the price wants to manipulate it. That's only when it's not, and we don't know about that. So we can't, eventually, there is not 100% edge. So last, you can't say they have 100% because they might choose to manipulate the price at that time. But see that time, it cannot. I want to see a manipulation of 7 a.m. 4 hour candle, full stop. If you miss today, will come tomorrow. If you miss tomorrow, will come next tomorrow. If you miss this week, will come next week. If you miss it, go and check other pairs. So now you are alert. By 7 o'clock, you know that a 4 hour candle has formed. You are expecting a manipulation already in the first 15 minutes. By 11 o'clock, second one has formed. By 3 p.m., third one has formed. By 7 p.m., you are done for the day because that's the unless if you are holding your trades to the next candle range low or candle range high. Continue. I want to see a manipulation of 7 o'clock for our candle. Now let me. I love to label so that I have my journals detailed. So I will label this guy as what again? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock accumulation. Please always label your charts to give you that detail. 7 a.m. So what do we have in 7 a.m.? 7 a.m. is what? 7 a.m. to what? 11 a.m. And that is the what? Accumulation. Accumulation. This is silver. This is silver. What happens to the next one? 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Right? 11 a.m. What happens here? This is our 11 a.m. to what? 3 p.m. Time cannot be manipulated. Let that be ringing in your head. So, fortunately for us, this became both the manipulation and distribution. That is price for you. You can say that price is not price chose to deliver both manipulation and distribution. You can see this is price delivery. But for time delivery is more consistent and fixed. You know that 7 o'clock will knock. After 7 o'clock, what's the next time? 11 o'clock. So there is um, no doubt in time. But price, we don't know. Price is uncertain. Price is uncertain, but time is certain. 7 o'clock will knock. We all know that. But price now chose to just manipulate and distribute. So we don't know. Price is uncertain. Price is uncertain, but time is certain. Price is uncertain, but time is certain. Right? So we saw this 7 o'clock, we saw this 11 o'clock. Now, but one thing for sure is that if you're going to be using, so let's investigate. Let's go to lower time frame. So how would we have caught a 2 CRT pattern? Because you don't know if it's going to be 2 or 3, right? But by the manipulation, you are already getting prepared. So whether it's going to be 2 or 3 is not your business. Your business is I am getting prepared once I am seeing a manipulation. So I don't know if this candlestick will print out 2 patterns. I don't know if this candlestick will be both the manipulation and the illusion. But I know for sure that I want to get involved immediately after the manipulation. So that even if it gives me 2 patterns, 3 patterns, 5 patterns, I'll be involved, no wahala. Are we together? Again, I don't know if a seller will give me 2 patterns like this case, or 3 patterns, or multiple patterns. But I will just want to get involved after the manipulation. Then it just takes me to my destination, whichever way it wants to be. It wants to be. Yeah. Hope you got that. You don't know if it's going to give you a 2 pattern or a 3 pattern or multiple pattern. You just get involved. You just get what? Involved. You just get involved. You just get involved. So where do we get involved? Again, a week on a higher time frame is an order block on a lower time frame. So that week you are seeing on the higher time frame is what will give you that order block on the lower time frame. That's the trick. That week you are seeing, as price is manipulating that your candle range low or candle range high, it's already forming an order block on the lower time frame. As price is manipulating your higher time frame CRT, that price is already forming an order block on the lower time frame. I repeat, every week on a higher time frame is an order block or a demand on a lower time frame. So as price is manipulating that higher time frame candle range theory, just go to your lower time frame and mark your order block. So let's go 15 minutes and let's see if you have something there. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Price will always give you footprints. It is always there. You no worry. No worry yourself. No worry yourself. What do we see? The last, the last thick down close candle, the last thick. Can you see these candles were the manipulation candles? Look at Pew. What do we mark? 15-minute block. What do we do? Extend. What is the rule? Rule one, order block. Rule two, displacement of the order block. Rule three, pull back order block. Rule four, set your limit order. How hard is this? How hard is this? Like I said, if your TP for the candle eye is small, that's 1 to 8, what do? You target the immediate previous 4-hour high. If you are learning, type in I am learning. I have told us before now, 2026, no mercy. No mercy. No mercy. This is the 1 to 4. 2026, no mercy. How do you manifest no mercy? By you locking in. It's by locking. It's not by gra. It's not by gra. When you lock in, no mercy. No mercy. This is the simplest edge I've ever come across. CLT. 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 So simple. Just wait for it. Once you see it, knock on. Once you see it. So let's demarcate. We started by saying this is 7 o'clock, yeah? So 7 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Can you say that 11 o'clock? Okay, then the next one is what? 15 o'clock. So this is what I'm talking about. So look at it. Okay, so from this demarcation, like I said, 7 o'clock was the what? Accumulation. 11 o'clock was both manipulation and distribution to the candle range high. Then the next 4 hours now continued it to what? To the previous candle high. To the previous high rather. So this is 19 o'clock. So by 19 o'clock, we're closed for the day. I want to see a manipulation of the 7 a.m. 4-hour candle. This is A. This is M and D. Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning? So let's take this. We are done for today. And let's take this into every other instrument. Phone is angry now. Let's couple it. All right. Okay, so let's Euro USD finally, and you can take this to any market. The question is, does that market have candlestick? If that market has candlestick, if that market has a candlestick, then if the market has a candlestick, then CLT works. Yeah, CLT works if it has a candlestick. Light of the world only. Light of the world. Say hi to the camera. All right, so let's check Euro USD and we call. Let's check Euro USD and we call it a day. Euro USD and we call it a day. You can also do GU too. Euro USD. Let's go. Now, assignment for you. Assignment for you. Assignment for you. I'll give an assignment, but let's first do Euro USD. Maybe when I'm doing Euro USD, I'll give an assignment. So 4 hours, right? So we have established that we want to see on 4 hours manipulation of what? Of 7 o'clock. Now, your assignment is you check what other 4 hours candlestick always have always is always being manipulated. Okay. I repeat, on 4 hour, look at it, 4 hour candle. So first of all, let me give us this tip and this secret. We have 6 4-hour candles daily. Now, this is a very crazy discovery. My wider traders already know this. It's no need. If you're reading my students, you know this. Okay? This is the secret. This is the secret. Guys, we have 6 4-hour candles daily. We have 6 4-hour candles daily. Okay? You only need, like we said now, we have established that we want to see our 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. what 4-hour manipulation. I mean, this is just one. And guess what? You only need this one for that day. So there is no even point even looking for any other CLT for that day. So if you still want to say, okay, what is the second option? Then check your chart. Go and backtest. What other 4-hour CLT? If this one is not manipulated, what other 4-hour CLT forms? So let's first list out all the 6 candles we have, starting from the night. So when the night opens, number one, we have the 22 or 23 o'clock. It depends on the time zone now, right? All right, that's the first one, which is the 10 or 11. So this one we print out from 10 or 11 to 10 or 11 to 11, 12, 1, 2, 2 or 3. This is Nigerian time. 10 or 11 p.m. Nigerian time to 2 or 3 a.m. This is the first candlestick to print. Yeah? For the day. Number 2, the next candlestick to print is your 2 or 3 a.m. Okay, 2 or 3. So this is 2 a.m. slash 3 a.m. to let me remove this one so it not confuse you. Let me remove this one. Let me just put it like this. It will not be confusing. Let me do it like this. So 2 or 3 to what? You add 4 to 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 a.m. slash 7 a.m. Yeah. Are we together? The third one, the third candle will form from 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. to what? 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. The fourth one from 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. to 11, 12, 1, 2. 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. The fifth one is from 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. or what 7 p.m. Then the last one, number 6, is from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. back again to 10 p.m. slash what 11 p.m. Look at this time. This time cannot be manipulated. This time cannot be manipulated. So the one that we are picking, our accumulation can do is number 3. Look at carefully. Equals accumulation. I'll screenshot this note. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. This is the trick. This is the trick. You need this. You need this. You need this. This is deliverance. So what we are doing is we need 3, 4, and 5. That's all. That's what I mean. You need 3, 4, and 5. And there's some times that it's only 3 and 4 because if 3 gives accumulation, this 4 will give you both manipulation and distribution. Yeah. Sometimes this 4 will give you both manipulation and distribution, or sometimes it gives you only manipulation. Then the next one will give you distribution. Are we together now? So again, we have 6 4-hour candles daily. The first one forms from or 11 towards 2 to 3. Okay, there was a little bit of glitch, network glitch. Yeah, we're back. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Yeah, we're back. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? So here we are. Okay. So the one that we have seen so far, we have seen it happen for gold, we have seen it happen for silver, we have seen it happen for BTC, sorry, BTC and silver. We have seen the 7 a.m. or 6 a.m., which is the accumulation. The 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. is the manipulation. Then the 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. is what? The distribution. Right? You have seen that happen. Now you cannot go and check. Okay, and what I see is that this is, if you are trading the London to New York, then this is the time, this is the CLT I should use. So that's the way I picture it. So our let me talk to you guys. This particular model now is automatically making you to trade during the New York session. Yes or yes? This particular CLT model, that your 6 a.m. is your accumulation, your 10 a.m. is the manipulation or distribution, then your 3 p.m., your 2 p.m. is what? Distribution. Automatically, you are trading the New York section. Yes or yes? So I can say invariably that the 6 or 7 a.m. CRT equals to London/New York traders. Let's go again. You are waiting for 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. to give you accumulation. That means you are doing nothing. You are waiting for 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to manipulate. You are doing nothing. Automatically, you are trading the New York session. You see that now? Except if you are going to be trading the manipulation that's from the 10 or 11 a.m. If you see a confirmation there, yes. That means you are trading London/New York. So invariably, this 7 a.m. manipulation, blah, 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 has put you in the box of a London/New York trader. Now, and I ask myself a question. So if I want to trade Asian section, what is the 4-hour CLT I should be looking for? Very simple. You will now reverse it. It means that you want to be waiting for, so if 6 a.m. you give accumulation, so let's go back to our time. If this accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, so it means that probably 6 p.m. is the accumulation, yeah. Then 10 p.m. is the manipulation. Then 2 a.m. is distribution. Yeah. But we will check that on the charts. We'll check that. So for us to trade, so the next best CLT is to see if 6 p.m. is going to be. So let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart. Let's see. That will be your assignment, actually. That will be your assignment. So, but you only want to see only out of 6 4-hour candle, it's only 2 that will be useful for you. So the one of them is what? 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. CRT. The next one will be 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. CRT. So these 2 CRT should be the only one. So this works for London and New York, then this works for Asia. But let's confirm it. Let's confirm that. I'm on 4 hours, right? Let's go and check. Let's go and check the particular candlestick that was standing as manipulation and got, that was standing as accumulation and got manipulated. Let's check. I'm on Euro USD 4 hours, right? Look at this. What time is this? This is 11 o'clock. Can you see? 11 o'clock. So this is 7, 11. So in this case, 11 o'clock was the accumulation. Okay. Yeah. 11 o'clock was the accumulation. So this is even rare because we expected 7 o'clock to be the accumulation, but it did not. You can see that price chose not to use 7 o'clock. So sometimes you will not get what you want. Price can be that manipulative. So in this case, price chose to manipulate, and the reason why I guess that because this guy has not been taken out yet, right? That was the key level because price will need a key level for a C out to be valid. So I think the reason why 7 o'clock was not yet used is because this low has not been swept yet. I guess why this guy was not yet used was because this guy has not been swept. But you can see that the next 4 hour candle low and what high. Yeah. So this was used. This was used 4 hours. November 5th. Let me see what happened here. Let me see what happened there. Okay. On 4 hours, it didn't even give me a good order block. So there will be cases whereby you not even have a good order block. So if for 15 minutes is not giving you any order block, pay attention. If 15 minutes is giving you weak at your candle range low, then you have to go to 5 minutes. Do you understand that? If your 15 minutes is giving you weak at your candle range low, go to 5 minutes for your order block. You must have an order block. I'm getting this now. I'm learning this. Like I just learned this like right now. Right now. That if your 15 minutes is giving you weak, go to your 5 minutes for your order block. Write that down. So I can see that 11 o'clock to 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 to 15 o'clock was the accumulation. Yeah. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. So 11 o'clock was the accumulation. I just learned something so powerful now. 11 o'clock is the accumulation. Then these guys gave me the manipulation and distribution. That's powerful. 15 minutes. Yeah. So I have to go to 5 minutes in this case because 15 minutes is not giving me order block. 15 minutes is not giving me order block. So I have to go to what? My 5 minutes. So I'm going to, so whenever 15 minutes gives a week on candle range high or low, whenever, oh, sorry. whenever a week, whenever 15 minutes gives a week of candle high or low, comma, drop down to 5 minutes, we must see an order block for entry. That's the idea. So in this case now, I'll have to drop down to 5 minutes. I'll have to drop down to 5 minutes. I hope this guy gives me my complete something. All right. 5 minutes. Let's see 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. We must see an order block for entry. We must see an order block for entry. We must see an order block for entry. Let's type that on the chat box. We must see an order block for entry. And the order block must not be perfect. Yeah, you know from the manipulation phase. Can you see? So what I'm saying here is let me hide everything. Let me hide all this. So what I'm saying is this is the block for me. The one that formed at exactly 15 o'clock. Can you see? 15 o'clock, that is 3 o'clock, is the order block entry. This is it. That could that could just be it. Like that could only be it. That could only be it oh, because there's no other block again at that location. And there we go. Can you see? Boom. So your target again, middle line or pixel line. For middle line, you have a 1 to crazy 1 to 6. Can you see? Yeah, okay. Again, I said if your 4 hours is too small, you target the previous 4 hours. Always target the previous 4 hours. Always target the previous 4 hours. Yeah, so I think we are good. I think we are good. I think we are good. So let's go and back test more. Back test, back test, back test, back test. Study, 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 study. All right. Let me check something new. So if I this I target the previous 4 hours, which is here. Previous 4 hours is here. I can just use I can on my Asian range indicator. Since I'm doing take profits, I just use Asian range to target my my take profits. Yeah, that would be more nice. Let's see Asian range take profit. So Asian range will help you maximize your profits very well. Right? Just taking profit from your candle range high. I'm targeting what the next. Look at it now. Instead of taking profit from just here, I'm targeting Asian and the next Asian because I've seen that okay, this guy has a chance of buying more. So I just target the next, and which is where, which is here. This is the next target. Can you see? It helps me to hold my trade. So when you backtest, you see a lot of refinements, increase in risk to reward, increase in you see a lot of things. Backtest, please. You can see I can confidently hold this trade because of my kind of Asian range session liquidity. That if price is buying, they're targeting what previous session liquidity until price is tired. So imagine I'm buying from here on a Wednesday, and I'm holding my. Of course, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I'm holding my market till we are done for today. We continue again tomorrow. Same. If you really have any question, direct it to my DM. All right. Um, direct it to my DM. Okay, let me send the 5 minutes entry. Let me send the 5 minutes entry for us so that you see what I just. Let me send the 5 minutes entry. So that's it, guys. If it's not there, it's not there. If it's not there, it's not there, guys. So announcement. Today continues the second batch of the free class. So again, you're having a free class today. If you have not paid for the mentorship, you still have slots available. Slots are still open. Get into the mentorship. Get into the mentorship. It's just 50K, right? 50K for mentorship. Get into the mentorship. Reach out to me. Reach out to the person that's referred you here. You need mentorship. You can't outgo mentorship. You need mentorship. So I'll be organizing a mentorship for advanced traders because I know that some of us are already advanced, right? So mentor advanced traders also need mentorship. I don't. I also pay for mentorship. With what I know, I still pay for mentorship. There are levels to this game. So by December into next year, I'll be organizing a master class for advanced traders. This one is not, you're not talking about. This one is just refining your edge, how to increase your win rates and your risk to reward. That's advanced level now. Yes, you have a setup already. You have a strategy, no problem. But you want to increase your win rates. You want to increase your risk to reward, right? For advanced traders, of course, it's paid. Can't be free now. But I'll work out something on that. December into January next year. You know, yeah, I'll work out something on that for advanced traders. For advanced traders. But for beginners and intermediates, please join. This current mentorship is for beginners and intermediate traders. 50K. What we get with 50K is not compared to what. So again, um, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So this is our 5 minutes entry. Very sweet, very very sweet. So because we did not see a other block of 15 minutes, that was why we came to 5 minutes. There are times that you see other block of 15 minutes, you don't need to come 5 minutes. Yeah. When you see your other block of 15 minutes, you don't need to come to what? 5 minutes. Right. Okay. That'll be all for today. That'll be all for today. Let me put in the time. Very important. So the time that this formed was 11 o'clock. You can see how I journal. I am very detailed in my timing. 11 o'clock. I put in 11 o'clock. I put in the duration. This 11 a.m. to what? 12, 1, 2, 3. To what? 3 p.m. Please, this is how to journal and put your detail your journaling so that you know. You understand now? 3 p.m. and this is 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Yeah. Detail your journal. Put in the specific time that price delivered because time cannot be manipulated. When it's time, it is time. Time cannot be manipulated. 11 o'clock is 11 o'clock. Time cannot be manipulated. Yeah. All right, so that'll be it for today. So once again, in case for those that don't join, I don't have my number 0911 313 7436. I'm going to send the two links. We have a group for beginners class, we have a group for intermediate. So for beginners, let me send the link for beginners. If you want to join our beginners group, to join the beginners group, I'll send the link. To join the advanced group, I'll send the link. For beginners, right? That's the link for beginners. For intermediate traders, for intermediates and advanced. Okay, so reach out to me for mentorship, for questions, for consultation, whatever it is, just reach out to me, ask questions, right? I'm accessible. Yeah? Reach out to me for questions, reach out to me for partnership. I need partners, I need students, I need investors, I need guys, I need them, bring them to me. We want to make so let me end with this. The vision of wiser peeps, our vision of wiser peeps. Yeah, making Africa a trading and investing hub in the financial market right now. Not just any uh, in financial markets. So this is our goal, and we want to cover Africa. Africa is our niche. Yeah, Africa is our niche. Making trading a culture in Africa, making investing a culture. Every household has a trader. The knowledge is there already. We have the knowledge. By God's grace, we've cracked the code. We understand how this thing works. It's easy for us. So I want to impact more people. So we are having our mission of 10,000 yearly. This is what we are running at. Let's see how God is going to help us to make 10K every year. 10K every year. So I need you. Reach out. One person is committed to bringing 10 people. So you have the power of 10. The power of 10. Everybody is committed to bringing 10% each. That's the way I see us achieving this goal very fast. Power of 10 commitment. Everybody is committed to bringing 10 people every month. Everybody. You are committed to bringing 10 people. If you do 10 times 10, 100, times 10, 1,000, times 10, 10,000. So in just 3 to 4 batches, if I am able to raise 10 people that thinks like me, that trades like me, that moves like me, that 10 will definitely bring their 10. So once I can establish my first 10, the rest is secure. So I will always be no audio. You can't hear me? Let me refresh. Yeah, can you hear me now? I think I don't know. I think network or so. Is audio back? Audio back. Yeah, I think audio is back. Yeah, I have no response. Audio is back. So just to summarize, like I said, we have a target, we have a vision to make Africa a hub for trading and investing. It becomes a culture. It becomes a culture. So we want to hit 10K every year, empower as much as possible. Right. So I need partners, I need investors, I need students, I need traders to build this community. I'm back here. Thank you, Ben. So I said earlier on that if an investor has between 4.9 to 5 million naira, he can secure $1 million in funded accounts. That's the goal. If an investor, so you can Ben, you can sit on this, right? If you can pull in 4.9 to 5M, that's $1,650 times two. We can pull in $1 million in funding. And that 5M is what you want to commit for the next 6 months. You know what you need now. So you have to have a commitment to set aside that funds. Right? Because we want to make this, we have the skill, so why settle for less? Why settle for less? The skill is there. And like you guys know, with this skill, you have the opportunity to make, there's no limit. Like there's no limit. The market is $7.2 trillion daily turnover. The market is a 7.2 trillion, that's forex alone. $7.2 trillion every day. So how much you want to take? All you need is just the skill. Can you trade? Yes, bring the capital. If you make $10 billion now, market will shift. Market if you make $100 billion now, market no go shift. So the money is there, the capital is there, it's just the skill set. So we want everyone to commit to 10% every month. And in 6 to 12 months, you can do 10K yearly. In 5 years, you are doing 100K. In 10 years, boom, 10 million. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's it. So we go again, same station, same time every morning, 7 a.m. We do what we can do. There's a lot to share, but time is limited. Time is limited to share what I'll share. Yeah, you see this happening here, blah, 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 blah. Man, a lot of things happening here, man. Ah, Obe. Oberry. Okay. So, okay, let me just end with EOS. What are we expecting today? Let's just end with that. Let me just. What are we expecting today for EOSD? What has the last 4 hours done? Let me share my screen. What has the last 4 hours done, and what are we expecting? So, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. It's 11 o'clock. So this guy has given us so far is what we have. So you can see that this guy has gotten to our candle in high. Yeah. Okay, so this happened on Friday, 11 o'clock, manipulated. So from our back testing now, two candles are manipulated, right? So 7 a.m. candle manipulated and 11 a.m. candle manipulated. So far, that's what we have seen. 7 a.m. and 11 4-hour candles manipulated. Is this clear? In this case now, this is 11 a.m. manipulated, right? So if your 7 a.m. is not manipulated, definitely your 11 a.m. candle is going to be manipulated. So 7 a.m. and 7 a.m. or 7 a.m. and or 11 a.m. power candle manipulated. So look at it. This is 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, right? So let's drop down to 15 minutes and let's see the entry on this. It's always the same. So this is Friday. It's always the same. Joshua, I'm sure you had this one too. It's always so once you have seen your order block, straight up order block, and you allow it to run to take profits. 7 o'clock candlestick on 4 hours is not swept. Then 11 o'clock candlestick, expect it to get swept. I repeat, if your 7 o'clock candlestick is not swept, expect your 11 o'clock on 4 hours now, yeah, to get swept. And again, if your take profit is small, what do I say you target? You target what? The next 4 hours. So that means this is our target for take profits. Are we catching it? Yeah. So this is the entry. That's it. Take profit. 1 to 5. You are done. 1 to 5, you are done for 2 weeks because every week we said yesterday that every week you want to make 2.5%. I've just done 5%. This is 2 weeks straight. Yeah. So again, if your 7 o'clock is not manipulated, it means that your 11 o'clock will be manipulated. How do I know? Data. It's just data. Yeah. If 7 a.m. CRT is not manipulated, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. what? CRT. No. Sorry, 7 a.m. 4-hour candle. If 7 a.m. 4-hour is not manipulated, 11 a.m. 4-hour will be manipulated. We have seen it happen 2 times now. 2 times. If price happens once, happens second time, it cannot be a coincidence. It is a pattern that will repeat itself. If price has printed an action once and price now repeats that action again, that cannot be a coincidence. So we saw 7 a.m. candle manipulated We are now seeing 11 a.m. candle manipulated. So I'm saying if 7 a.m. candle, in fact, from this price action, why is 7 o'clock candle manipulated? Because we have not yet gotten to a key level like we saw in the other in the other in the other markets. Look at it again. 7 o'clock was not manipulated because the key level. Oh, come on. I'm teaching good. I'm teaching good. I'm seeing something now. Let me on this guy again. Look at this carefully. This is 7 o'clock. We expected this guy to have the manipulated. But see, we still have our key level here. This is the swing low. CRT is usually valid at key levels. Swing low is a key level. So the reason why this 7 o'clock candle was not used because we had not yet gotten to a key level, which is this low. Yeah. With this now, I have 100% assurance this guy is taking out this profit. This is liquidity. Markets is drawn to liquidity. Or sorry, price is drawn to liquidity. Price is drawn to liquidity. Once we have left a liquidity, we are going to the markets. Again, 11 o'clock candle is manipulated because the 7 o'clock candle was not. And we are waiting for this key level to be used. And this is our trade. Are we learning? So let me stop here. If you leave me, I will be here till tomorrow. So let's stop here. I need to do other things. Yeah, so let's I'm still live now. Okay, so just reach out to me for questions and other things. Then I'm good to go. All right. Okay, if you got value today, type in value. 2 hours. Wow. I used 2 hours today. Wow. If you got value, type in value. Talk to me. Value. If you have value, if you got value, type in value. We are here every morning, 7 a.m. Invite others. We are changing the narrative that trading is not hard. Value. Trading is not complicated if you don't make it so. With mentorship and guidance, you can trade. Just as the gospel is just as religion makes Christ complicated, but the gospel simplifies Christ. Mm, mm. That's our job here too, right? We are here to simplify trading. It's not complicated. It's not hard. I don't get value. I'm not seeing value in the chat box, so I will stop doing live. Oh. You guys are not appreciating me. I said I'll be dropping offering account number on this live. If you are blessed, just be tapping into the anointing, be tapping into grace. I'm thinking about it. I'll pin an account detail for offering. Francis, should we start collecting offering to appreciate grace? What do you guys think? Drop your offering. What do they call it offering? If I get a response, if I get a 3-5 response, I will do am because you understand now. You just okay. So tomorrow we meet again, same station, 7 a.m. Yeah, let's print millions. It's our millions week. Let's print millions this week. Let's print millions this week. Yeah. See you tomorrow, same time, same station. Ciao. Bye. 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 Bye.